Yo, what's up? Merrick here. I'm gonna show you guys this really cool way of making kicks and like snares and just stuff like that. Technique that I learned from taking a class with Ben and Conti of the Zebler and Conti experience. So yeah, that dude is a Ableton wizard. I definitely recommend checking out his music and his like YouTube and stuff for like yeah to learn because this technique I haven't seen anywhere and it's pretty sick. But yeah, so basically the thing we're making is just going to be a way of like Frankensteining together different samples. So I'll just like show you what I mean real quick. And then there's a transient part that you can control just like with the macros, and there's a body part. So you can change the transient. Just kind of the main controls of like shaping like kick drum sound. Yeah, and I really like this technique because like you can use this for your kick in your song, and like say you're like get a kick that you like and you're working your track, and then just like later on the process you're no longer hearing it, like well rather than like finding a new kick and doing all this like slow switching the sample or trying to synthesize something, you can just like maybe change the transient and change like the timbre of the transient, and that can like totally change how your kick is fitting in your mix. And it just makes the process really quick. Like you could just make like 100 different kick drums super fast this way, whereas if you're synthesizing it would take forever to get the same results. Like, but yeah, so I'm gonna show you how to make this thing. So first let's make a new MIDI track. I'm gonna keep this here for reference so I can make it check out that I do the same thing. So first just get a sampler, put in the MIDI thing, group it. All right, we're gonna call this the transient. Okay, and let's go get some kick drums. So let's just look kick in our samples for kicks. L-Eater has sick kicks. Could just put them there. Kicks. Here's a bunch of kicks. All right, 187 kicks. That's sufficient for this video. All right, then we're gonna go to zone. We're gonna click zone on the sampler, then go to select. Then you're gonna do Control A to highlight all the samples, and left click under, and then click distribute ranges equally. And what this is gonna allow you to do is to cycle through the sample selection. So yeah, so let's map that first to a macro. So yeah, the reason we grouped this is so we can attach stuff to macro. So map, and then click this thingy, then click the macro, and then let's see what else is the transient. So let's macro the decay. Let's macro maybe this, the attack. So first kind of just shape what we're, oh yeah, we can map this. Oh, we can map the curve, the slope. I don't think we need to map the attack for the transient. Just like test these, yeah. Let's get the release like to nothing. Just turn it up. Let's also map the transposition. So you can change that. Alright, what else do we need to map? We could just turn, wait, where's the initial thing? Oh, I mapped the initial thing by accident. Oh, I made a mistake. Let's delete this thing. And let's make that the attack. Oh my god. Alright. Let's undo that again. And let's... Wait. Alright. Bear with me here, guys. Bear with me. And gals. Okay, let's... Okay. There we go. Yeah, we want the initial high because it's a transient, so we want it just like right away. Cool. Did we do anything else? Let me double check my work. Transition, yeah, attack. Alright, cool. And then let's duplicate it and change this to body. And then let's go to mapping, and all the ones that are body we'll just delete. And we're gonna remap things because it's different on the body. Okay, so we go to the body, and okay, first we can make these all like red for the transient, so we can quickly edit our kicks and understand what's going on. So the body, let's make blue. So now when we make our macros for the body, let's make them all blue. All right, so let's do this just the same thing. Let's go to the sample of the zone here. Go to selection. They're already distributed, so you don't have to do it again. We can map, and then let's map the sample selection. Yeah, and let's map the pitch. I remember we did that too. And you can click this little plus button to add more macros. Let's add, we need more things to shape it, so let's add like the decay. Let's add the attack. Let's add the release. Let's add the sustain probably. The initial could be down. Oh yeah, we should map also the curves too to get more control. So we can map the slope too, which is cool. The slope of the attack and then the slope of the decay. Cool. Wait, let's give it some. Let's make these blue so I can think straight. Okay. I wish you could just like select all of them. I don't think you can though. All right. Okay, cool. So, is there anything else? Let me just check my work again. Transition, decay, attack. I think I went even harder on this one. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to show you how to like tweak this thing or how I tweak it. All right, so you have your transient, which is just the first, maybe like, I like to keep it really short for the transient, maybe like 35 milliseconds or less. And that's just that first click. So I'll just mute it so you're only hearing the transient. And you can even go here and then look at your amplitude envelope. Attack just kind of gives it some more body if you want that. Yeah, keep it short because this is just the first click, and then the body's going to be like the body and then the release of the sound. So then for this one, since we have a transient, we kind of want there to be some attack on this. So like we don't want it to come in right away. And we also want it to go longer than 16 milliseconds. We want it to go like, you know. And we can even tweak. No, we don't need to tweak that. Let's tweak. All right, let's try like if the transient is 22 milliseconds, we can try making this something similar, like 23 or maybe like a little bit under or whatever. And then we play with the slope of it. All right, yeah, like, let's say you like that, you know. In case you don't know, you can like the resampling trick. I'm sure you probably do, but you could just resample it. Sampling, and that's soloed. Then make sure this is at the whoa. It's weird. Oh, it sounds horrible. What is that? Oh, it's probably the yeah, you kind of get the idea. You can resample it and then clean up the waveforms and stuff. Those are fucked. You probably want to like compress your kicks and transient shape them and stuff. But like, just for a starting point. And also, I kind of chose all from the same sample pack, and these were all like acoustic samples. So let me go back to my normal one that I use, which I took a little bit more time when choosing the samples, and I picked like punchy samples and shit. So let me just, it's the same knobs. There's the same stuff's going on. So let me play with this one and show you like tweaking this rack with like some good samples in it. Yeah, something like you can just all these different kick variations so fast. Yeah, and you just can make them fit right for your track too, which is cool. I'm just kind of messing around randomly. Yeah, and the same concept applies to like snares too. So you can do this like literally I did the same exact thing with snares. Where was it? Snare. Newer kick creator. Oh wait, let me show you this one. This is probably better, even better than my last one. Yeah, this one I just picked better samples, I think. These ones are like the first ones I made, but you hear how changing the pitch of the transient changes the vibe of it so much? Yeah. And okay. The snare one. Where is it? Snare creator. I don't know. Maybe it's this one. I might have lost it. I thought I made a newer one. No, this is not it. Damn it. This is a different. Newer snare creator. This is the one. Yeah, I knew it. It had newer in it. Jesus, look at that. All right. Let's mess with this. This is in a drum rack for some reason. That's spicy. All right. Yeah, try to remember. I kind of just moving stuff around randomly, but like the red one is the transient, the body. The blue one is the body. So you should try to have the body come in after the transient. So like give it some attack, and you can see on the amplitude envelope the attack. So like if the decay of a transient is like 30, make the attack like around 30. So it's like give them space, or you can stack the transients if it like works. But I would just like listen, use your ears. Yeah, and you can do this with I'm sure you could do this with like bases too. Like just have like a sub layer and then like a mids layer, and you can maybe. I was thinking about doing this as a sound design thing, because like you can maybe like have just random instrument like playing like C or something in here, like all playing the same note, and then like have like the transient of like a flute mixed with like the body of a piano, or that's probably not like super different, probably just sound like a flute, but like you get what I'm saying, just like combining transients and bodies of other stuff. It's kind of a cool thing. But yeah, that's it. I hope you learned something from this video. Yeah, thank you.